Hi, this is a game called Motortown Behind the Wheel, which I've been really enjoying. I wanted to show some of the nooks and crannies of this game since I'm likely going to stop playing it soon since I've discovered most of the things I want to discover about the game. First, I'm going to start with some racing. And, however, I'm almost out of gas here. Let's go get some gas. Oh, do I have no sound? Thought I had sound. What happened to my sound? There it is. I had to focus on the app. Okay, so we got a gas. Let's head over to a racetrack. So there are many racetracks in this game. I've only really visited two. This big one over here. Well, I guess I've gone there too. And this little one here. So I'm going to set this as my destination. And let's go. So there's different views. There's that view. I like this view where you can see the angle of the wheels. And how did I end up in the grass? Where am I? Okay, let's go. Going this way. And I'm currently, so let me switch it over to comfort mode. And this is, it'll shift early and there's traction control. And then sport mode is, it'll redline it, but it's still traction control. And then one more shift and now it's in drift mode. And it lets you do drifty type things, which I'm not very good at. But I'm learning. This is marketed as Grand Theft Auto without the guns. So lots of fun driving stuff. But it has a really cool economy thing, which is what I really like about this game. Oh, no, don't. Oh, boink. Yeah. I don't think 800 meters means what it is. I feel like I'm traveling faster than 70 kilometers per hour. Should be like 35 miles per hour. That feels like 85 miles per hour to me. But it says kilometers per hour. I'm also having to learn how to use a gamepad, which I'm not very good at. My thumbs don't have fine control. Oh, knock that guy over. But I'm getting better. Alright, we are here at the racetrack, and looks like there's a couple more cars that I can... Ooh, I can buy that car. I thought there were other cars to rent here as well. Did I miss them? Huh. Let's go for a quick spin. This guy. And we'll go into the maintenance shop and you'll see some of the different things you can change about the car. Okay, 53 seconds more lap time. Okay, I'm in here. Let's go repair everything. And the parts, you can go into the powertrain, different kind of engine things. You can go and install turbochargers. You can do different transmissions. You can do, what the heck's the other thing? Yes, suspension. So you can do different strings. You can do front and back. Can be set differently. You can do wheel spacers. You can do angle kits. I don't know most of this stuff. There's a video on how to drift, which goes into much more detail on this stuff. But yeah, this is not the stock car that I got in the game. I have added, I think, 200% suspension on this. Let's try this car out, see how it feels. Engine off. Exit. Okay. Ooh, much whinier sound. Ooh, all over the place. Let's go into drift mode here. One more run. Oh. Okay, enough of that. Let's get back over to what I consider to be the more interesting part of this game, which is not the driving. That is fun. Ah! I'm all over the place. Oh, this, what? Wait, what is this thing down here? You can drive little bitty carts. Oh! So cute. Oh, not very many brakes in that thing. Alright, so let's get on to the other parts of what I wanted to show. So first I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to get another load for Santa's cabin. And I'm probably going to speed this one up. Actually, I don't need to. I'm just going to teleport. Back over to home. So you start off with one home. You can buy additional homes. So you have additional teleport points. Or you can buy a camper. In my case, I have a camper and I have it parked down here somewhere. There it is. So I could teleport there. And I will later in the game. But it's good to go back over to home. Teleport here. Go. And have several of my vehicles parked out over here. So I'm going to do a delivery really quickly in this guy. I'm wanting to show cargo scaling. And I'm going to explain what I'm doing here just a moment. Alright, so this is a warehouse. I have some trucks that are sending stuff here so that I can pick it up and deliver it further. There is a thing in the game called Santa's Cabin, happens during Christmas time, which lets you take stuff for extra prices to Santa's Cabin. Now this truck will only hold one thing, so the price here is 13,000. So when I load, and I'm full, I cannot do anything more than that. So let's take my stuff over to Santa's Cabin. I have to strap that, And actually, yeah, that's for another day. So let's head over to Santa's cabin and make the delivery. And now the yellow thing is showing me the route. And I'm going to switch views. This. Now I'm going to turn on autopilot. So left button 1, cruise control, 2 is autopilot. Now the car is just going to drive itself, which is cool. Timed it takes about 7 minutes. I'm going to probably super speed up this part of the video. See you at Santa's cabin. Alright, I'm taking back over, turn off autopilot, drive a little bit faster. Ah! Okay, so that got me 15,000. Alright, so let's go park this truck and pick a bigger truck. Teleport back to house. Over here. Alright, let's take this guy. This will hold 10 pallets. No, the other way. Okay. So now I can get, see, the prices are way lower. This is called cargo scaling. The bigger the thing that you can drive, the less they'll pay you per, but you end up getting more money, just not 10 times more money. I'm going to load, oh, I don't want to go to Gap, I want to go here. Who knew that cabbage was so, I got 10 of those in, and looks like I can still fit a rice one in there. Okay. And while this is going to Santa's cabin, I'll explain how that stuff got there. And autopilot. There it goes. Alright, so now I'm running this as a 2-player server or a 2-player game so that somebody else could connect if I allowed them to. That allows me to go into these menus and the game keeps running. If you don't do that, if you do it as a single person game, the game stops while you're in these menus, so I found that out the hard way. But I have this company. I'm only allowed to have one company, and in this company I've got routes. I've got all 10 of my routes filled, and there are only 10 available to me. And in here I got a whole bunch of buses, more on that later. But down here I've got 3 trucks, the same as this truck, and they are set up on these routes. Nope, not there. Let's go to truck route. So this hemp to warehouse truck route says pick up stuff here, deliver there, and it just goes back and forth. So this one supplies, this one over here supplies cabbage pallets, and then this one over here will take any pallet. So it just fills up their warehouse with stuff. Same thing with the beans and the cabbage, then the hemp. All 3 of those are from this faraway place where the payout is pretty good. And here's my trucks. They're on their way. Oh, that's a truck, that's a truck, and that's a truck. This truck has got 10 things on it, 10 things on it. This one's on its way back right now, so it doesn't have anything on it. So these are the trucks that are supplying the goods to the warehouse down here. Normally they're not doing this. Normally they're doing other work, which is this grocery store work, which I will switch them over to doing here shortly. How far are we? We're starting to get up to the curvy part. Alright, so I'm going to take over the driving here, because I can drive it a little bit faster than the autopilot can. I found that I can, as long as I slow down to about 30 on the really sharp curves, I'm alright. I've only flipped the truck once. And timing it, it's the difference between 8 minutes and probably about 5 minutes for a delivery. So the other one, I spent 8 minutes and I got 12,000. This one I'm going to spend 8 minutes and get about 40,000, 50,000. There you go, 50,000 for the same amount of time. Alright, let's take it up a level and let's get a big truck, which I don't currently have. So I'm going to have to go buy one. Engine off, park, lights off, exit. Alright, back over to home base. No, that's this one. And that one. Alright, let's get our faster car. And let's go buy a truck. Have not figured out what the junkyard is about yet. Oh, cop car. So there is a speed limit, and they will try to catch you. They haven't caught me yet. On a multiplayer server, I believe a player can be a cop and can try to catch you. Here I am at the truck store. So you can see I've made this trip a couple of times because I keep putting cars here. Alright, lights off. No, that's horn. Lights off. Parking brake. Engine off. Exit. I believe I'm going to buy this truck. Whee! And now I'm just going to teleport back home rather than drive back home. And one down there. Select, go here. I'm gonna respawn my car. Go the other way. Get a trailer. Which I think I can just use the trailer from here, maybe? Well, let's try it. Let's just use that trailer. Okay. Park this car. Somewhere. Okay. Lights off. Lights off. And then parking brake. Engine off. Exit. Information about this guy. No information. Let's spawn our truck that we just bought. Oh. Why did it not spawn? Alright, let's try it over here. What's going on, y'all? I have to double click it like this. There we go. Okay, so let's go hook up the thingy. And hook the trailer. Okay, exit, and then you have to manually toggle this guy. Put my eyeballs on it. Toggle the landing gear. Alright. Now, you have to back the trailer into thing, or somehow get the trailer to touch that square. You can do this. All the way over here. Hard. That way. I can pick up delivery right now. Oh, I can load it. Alright, let's load up a bunch of stuff. Alright. X is for load. Or Y is for load? Y is for load. No, not those guys. They're going to Kappa. Hemp. That's all I can load? Loaded 22. That's all I can load. So it's only double. Bummer. I thought it'd be more than that. Alright, let's take this over to Santos. Hopefully it fits. So what some people do is they'll take the small trucks. Oh, hey, I've got a delivery coming in. Notice that the AI trucks do not go as far. They don't have to go all the way in like humans do. Alright, while that's going, let me talk a little bit about these company routes. One of the things that happens is everything degrades over time, so you have to go and refresh it, and you can't automate that. So this is how you make sure that humans actually playing the game. Okay, the second part is that there is a town screen where you can see the status of the town. So for example, I have busing. I've got some level of busing happening. That leads to a bonus for any activity that happens in that town. Which, you know what, I don't care about. This is, the money and stuff is just a means to an end. For me, there's so many things I could do in this game. What I chose to do was to try to make the lives of my citizenry better. I concentrated on busing, and I concentrated on groceries, except that I've taken some of my grocery trucks out of the equation to do this money-making thing while Santa's cabin was available. I'm going to switch it back and switch those trucks back over to groceries. So down here, trunk number 1, we're going to edit you. No, that's not edit. This one. And remove a route. Assign a route. We're going to do the GAPA deliveries. Currently doesn't have anything on it in it, so that's good. You, sir, also are empty. You are going to remove route, assign route, Ganjung deliveries. These are all apparently places in South Korea. One of the islands is based off an actual island in South Korea. And you, oh no, you got a bunch of hemp. Oh, we're gonna unload you, all of it. And remove a route, assign a route. You're gonna do the Jeju deliveries. Okay, they'll resume their previous stuff. So let me talk a little bit about the routes. I tried to do... Let me show the route first. So for GAPA, what I'm doing Gappa is down here, and it wants all the stuff: rice, pumpkin, cabbage, potato, corn, orange, bean, cheese, bread, meat, and toys. There are only farms for rice, pumpkin, cabbage, not potato, corn, orange, bean. For cheese, you have to do a special other thing. For bread, you have to do a different thing. With water balls, and so you have to do other things for the other ones. So I just focused on the ones that had actual farms. And the farms are located all over the place. So here's the rice farm. There's 2 pumpkin farms here-ish. There's a corn farm, I think, here and here. And then the cabbage farm is down here, as is the beans farm. And there are 5 grocery stores. 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, and 1 over here somewhere. So you have to go all around the place to do stuff. So first time, I tried to set up the route so that I would get all of the things and deliver it to all of the grocery stores. And that was an utter failure. So my next attempt was to take one thing, like corn, and take it to all of the grocery stores. And that did not work either. Let me bring up why that didn't work. Oh, this is work stuff. Here it is, grocery store stuff. I did a couple of runs and I measured everything that went on there. And if I picked up pumpkins, it picked up pumpkins for a lot of people. It went to a place and maybe delivered something. Went to another place, delivered something. Picked up some more stuff. And it picked up stuff for a lot of people, but a lot of the content on the truck was already reserved for other places, and it wasn't consistent as to what it was picking up either. Over here, if it had just picked up stuff for the next 2 spots, that would have been great, but no, it didn't. A lot of the time I was going places and only delivering one thing. I switched it around to, I'm going to go deliver it at one place. Everything's going to leave the truck. So I pick up a bunch of stuff, deliver. Pick up a bunch of stuff, deliver. That worked a lot better. So that's what my routes are set up as. And, oh, we're almost there. So then the next thing I wanted to talk about was buses. Bus routes. It comes with a whole bunch of bus routes, and apparently those are not the best routes to do. Go in here, you see all these locations. So this bus terminal has 49 people who are trying to go somewhere. And this one has 4 people who are trying to go somewhere. You have to figure out where are people trying to get to. And if somebody is trying to go, say, from here down to over here, they will in fact take a bus from there to a terminal, an express bus from that terminal to another terminal, and then another bus down to get to where they're going. So they are smart along those lines, as long as you have the bus route set up. And since my thought on this game was to make life good for my citizenry, because that's just what I do, I went ahead and I set up a couple of different bus routes. Oh, delivery. There we go, 71,000 instead of 50,000. Not that much better. Okay. Now I gotta get rid of this thing. I'm gonna put it, take it on the corner. I didn't check if it took a cut or not, because if you rent somebody else's truck, it takes a cut. Oh, there's another one of my vehicles there. Okay, where was I? So let me travel over to bus place. Let's see how we're doing down here. I'm going to go to the bus terminal that's over here. I'm going to fast transport this one. X. Yep. And I'm going to spawn myself a faster vehicle. So you can see these people here. And if I talk to this person, hello, they're saying they're trying to get to Jeju bus terminal via Gappa bus terminal. cool. Let's see who else we got. Alright, Citizenry. He's trying to get to the San Ho Oil Refinery.
Hello.
He's trying to get to East Dealership. They're trying to get to Songsang High School.
Hello.
And Ansan Speedway. Okay, so let's review our bus routes. So here's one bus route that I'm doing, and you can see I've got 13 people out of 13 on this bus. This bus is full. I could probably get a bigger bus, but it services anything that's going on over here. This one just runs around town over here, and it's got 1 out of 13 people right now. You can't see the other spots though, so maybe we'll go back to that on the bus route map. I've got this guy, which is just the area around here, which I think is a little bit, I think I could edit that one. I've got this one, which is the visit every place on the big island that I can get to. There's not a lot of people, but they do want to get there. So that one person is waiting for the oil refinery. That's down here. This one over here is one of the directions around. This one here is the express route between the terminals. And this one is the other way around, counterclockwise and clockwise. One of the things I want to do, I'm using up 7 spots out of my 10 available for bus routes. I have no more spots available for trucks. I want to free up maybe 2 of these so I can add some more truck routes. In order to do that, I need to edit these so that they're more efficient. Let's edit it. Bus route Bongo Gappa. Oh, that's just the Gappa here. So it says there's 10 bus stops, 20 people, and 1 bus. I need to edit. These routes are already handled by the one that goes all over the island, so I don't think I need... Actually, I don't think I need this entire routing, and I'll explain why in a moment. Delete the route. I'm going to take this express route here. I'm going to edit it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pick up the stuff around here on this route as it comes up to Gappa. So on the way up to it, so right after this one, I want to pick up see, it's on this side of the road, so I can pick up that one. And then I can pick up this one. I can pick up this one. And then get to the terminal. I turn around. After the terminal, pick up this one. And then it goes all the way back. These ones are on the way to, but they're not used by a lot of people. Good enough. That should hopefully handle the town of Gappa. And then this one here, Gappa Long, is the one that handles every place else on it. And I guess I'm going to... Now, there's a couple of things. I can't get to these. I can't go on that road. There's no bus that would be able to handle that road yet. And notice these ones all have zeros on them. So they're not even worth adding to my route yet because nobody is there wanting to go there. Well, I don't know. There might be some people trying to go there. So let's add them in somewhere. Ended up with a terminal. So somewhere after 1 going to 2, let's add that. So here we're gonna add in to be on this side of the road, that one, and that one. We even get to that one. No. It's already going. How the heck are you getting there? It has to come all the way here to turn around. That's fine. If you have to turn around and come back. So then you'll come back this way, this one. Seems very inefficient. Okay, after that you're going to Namdang Sawmill. Where is that? Oh, you're down here. Oh, that one needs to move up. Okay, I think that's good. So now we're covering a few more of the same bus route. And okay that. So on here, this guy no longer has a route or a purpose. I'm just going to delete the truck. Move from company. Okay. Now I got one spot open. Is there anything I could do up here to optimize? I don't think so. I could probably make the bus routes that go around this ring. You can have a maximum of 50 stops. So if I tune it just, I should be able to do one route that goes all the way around and comes all the way back, thereby bringing it down to just one bus. However, it needs to be a big bus because those suckers are full. You can see 33 out of 34, and if you go to that bus, you can see where everybody's going. Yeah. I think my hands are tied on that. Alright, so yes, I've now shown bus routes, truck routes, making money, and a little bit of racing around. I haven't shown tow trucks, I haven't shown police stuff, I haven't shown garbage stuff, I haven't shown ambulance stuff, I haven't shown taxi stuff, but those are all things you can do in the game. All of those are just different forms of driving. I think that's about it. Exit, exit, exit.